What's going on, everybody? Kevin here, and before I get to my little rant, I wanted to say two things first. Number one, as a consumer, you have the right to spend your money on whatever you want to spend it on. You worked hard for it, it's your money, spend it how you want. The second thing I wanted to say was, if you own a business and you out there grinding or hustling because this business has your name on it, and this is how you're either going to gain freedom or be able to just continue to build something of your own, this video doesn't apply to you unless you are one of these people I'm about to talk about. So let's get started. For those of you all who know or don't know, my wife is very creative, and one of the things she's strongly creative in is making cakes. As some of you all have seen, like for my youngest daughter Courtney's 7th birthday, my wife made a Shopkins cake. My wife also made a flour cake for her mom. And then one other time she made a teapot cake for the girl's birthday, where all of it that you see in this picture is edible except for the windows and the doors, but you can literally eat everything else that's on there. And I mean, she's very talented and very creative. But what gets on my nerves is that you will have some people that it's not even their main hustle or their main source of income, but it's like a side hustle where, let's just use as an example. Let's say we have a guy named Mike, and Mike's side hustle is floor mats. Like, he just got these custom made floor mats, and this is what he's doing as a side hustle. And he's always, promoting it, trying to get people to support it. Just have him come out, talk about it, and, possibly purchase a floor mat from him. Well, the thing about Mike is that this man would then bash people and talk about how people don't want to support him and his side hustle with his floor mats. But then Mike will be the same person that when it comes to buying a cake for my wife, instead of paying the full asking price that she's asking for, he's asking for a discount or asking for a hookup, and then turn around and have the nerve to, well, I could just get this cake from someplace else then, or I could get another cake from someplace else. So you're basically saying either take what I'm going to give you or I'm going to go buy it from someone else. But it is still true that if you don't want to buy from her, you don't have to. I don't have a problem with that. I have the problem with the people who trying to lowball, but then these people didn't turn around and complain about people not supporting them. It's annoying and it bothers me, because it's like, if we as a group of people, and now I'm going to talk specifically about the Black community, if we want to support each other with our own businesses to continue to grow and to continue to do things, especially in our own neighborhoods, then you have to support it. Pause. If it's quality, not if it's garbage or they have poor service, then you don't have to support that mess. I don't care who it is. Let us continue. Granted, I understand that some prices, when you're trying to buy from your own, they're a little bit higher. I understand that. And I understand sometimes you're doing what you got to do to save money. But how I look at it, I try to look at it in the long run and in the long-term effects, that you have to understand that if these people are building it up and then wherever they're running from, rent is higher, so on and so forth. And if they're trying to build it and get off the ground, you support. So like, for example, we have friends of our families that the wife does photography. Could I easily just go to like JCPenney's or wherever place to do, photos or something like that? I could, but I've seen her work. She does a good job, and it's like, I would ask her to take a picture of my family and would tell her, charge me what you would normally charge, because I know she has to get, a space to be able to rent, then, taking her time to take the photos, then putting the photos together, maybe putting a packet together, all that costs money. And if I'm trying to support her, I will pay her what she normally charges. So whether it's, like I said, photography, somebody has their own fitness, like they're a personal trainer or something like that, whatever the case may be, if I'm saying I'm going to support, I'm going to support. When it comes to supporting people, I don't shy away from those things, especially if it's something that I can actually use. So, whether it's shirts, books, whatever it is, I try to do my best to support and pay the price that they're asking for, especially if I'm doing it in a supportive. Now, if I'm looking for something that's cheaper someplace else, yeah, I'll do like everybody else and look for steals and deals. But you can't be and say you want one thing and then you try to lowball people on the other end or on the back end. So that's one of the things that I, doing my little rant, I have an issue about. Tell me what you think. Am I losing my mind by this? Like, are you somebody who is creative, or you make dresses, or you have a t-shirt business, or you own a business, and does it feel like that everybody expects you to fully support them or to always look out for them? Like they always want discounts, always want hookups, and they can't understand the concept that you're owning and running a business, or you're trying to get it off the ground or to keep it and sustain it. These are certain routes and areas you have to go, but people get mad at that and then act like that, well, I'm gonna take my money someplace else because it's cheaper. And that's why we can never get to a point where we can have the same prices like everybody else has, because you won't support it to help it get to that point. But I could be just ranting, I could just be rambling. Tell me what you think. Leave a comments in the comment section below. So as always, be wise, and until I see you all next time, have a great day.